Okay, so I have a small balloon right over there, and for this experiment I needed a small object. I know you have one. Okay, the phone, that's fine. Now in the meantime, can you please examine the balloon? Make sure there is no holes, gaps or anything. Okay, does it look fine to you?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, give me 1 minute. One more. I think that's good enough. Now I'm gonna try a small experiment that I never tried before. Hopefully it works. Watch this. Your phone is right inside the balloon. Okay, you can watch it both sides, and you have a safety pin over there. Can you please open it? Now in the meantime, I'm gonna prepare over here. Okay, can you please pinch the balloon? As you can see, everything looks fair enough. Now don't worry about the mist. Can you please, examine? There is your phone inside the balloon. It couldn't get any better. Hopefully you like it, so I'm gonna show you how it works. Hello everyone, how you all doing? This is a really easy effect actually, and I'm going to use 12-inch balloons. Okay, so these balloons, the 12 inches is more than good enough, and you can carry a safety pin instead of a needle, because if you carry a needle you're gonna get pinched, so it's better for you to carry a safety pin. Okay, so you can close it and open it. And the small cell phones works better than the large ones, because when you do the final part of the performance, which is pinching the balloon, the middle section of the phone is gonna get ripped. The balloon is gonna get ripped, and most likely you only see the ends. So it's better to use a deck of playing cards, something about this size, or a cell phone. But don't try to use those iPhone 6 Plus. That's way too big. I mean, it works, but like I said, the final part of it is not gonna look as convincing as the small phones. Okay, so let me show you what happened. Okay, so this is how it works. Let me show you the basic principle. In the phones, when you borrow a phone, they have this little string. It's better for you to put it right on top, so it's not hanging right outside of the balloon when it's supposed to be inside. I'll tell you what. Look. Okay, so notice the end is all the way on top. This is a common procedure for most magicians. The phone, it doesn't go inside the balloon, is that the balloon goes around the phone. So in the performance, I try to avoid this. I try not to leave it on top. This little end is better, at least for the performance, not to be on top. I'll tell you why. And I will also show you the grip. Now, I always ask the spectator to blow the balloon, because the end of it, when I pinch the balloon, it's going to be a lot of mist on the balloon. So the spectator, they may feel disgust by thinking that's your own saliva. So it's better for them to blow it for a final part of the routine, which I will show you later on. Notice the end is pointing towards me. Okay, and this is what is happening. I'm trying to push using as many fingers as possible at the bottom. Don't leave it on the side, just leave it at the bottom. Okay, of the phone. The fingers go around the object, so it's easier for the balloon to wrap around the object. Okay, so you can show it like this. Don't leave it hanging like that, because you may end up showing the back as well. And this is why I don't want this little string right there hanging. It's better for the string to be on top, for those phones that has little string hanging, you know. But you get the point. Anyway, you see the end of the balloon right over here, and then I show the back, apparently. Well, this is the front, this is the back. So I'm pushing with my thumb from the bottom. I spin it 45-degree angle, and then show the front once again. From here, instead of just doing this, instead of showing the back like this, I try to push it from the bottom. I do a 90-degree spin, and then show the bottom once again. Show the front once again. And do the same with this hand. Notice the end because when the end is all the way on top, you cannot do this. They see the end of the balloon on top and on top. So by having the end of the balloon right on the side, it's like showing the front and the back. Okay, the front and the back. I'm just pushing with a thumb right below the phone. I keep covering and then do this. Don't try to show this little thing hanging. So I do this, and because they see the end on top, they see the end once again at the bottom. Okay, and that's all it is. I try not to show overkill this move, so just do it once. Well, I start with the end on top, then I spin it and the end is at the bottom. And when I finish the spin, I tell the spectator, you can see both sides of the phone. I try not to tell the spectator before I spin it, because then they're gonna keep looking at it more carefully, and that's what I don't want. So the safety pin, when they open it up, I do the last and second spin. Okay, I'm gonna hold the balloon, notice, over here on the sides, because I'm gonna inflate it once again, and this is the little part that is gonna get inflated. Watch. Okay, so it stays there on position, otherwise the phone is gonna get out. And also reach over here, so it is completely surrounded. Okay, the balloon is surrounding the phone. When you pinch it, watch. The balloon, when you pinch it, almost go, sometimes it goes completely around the phone. In this case, you just show the back, and when you show the back, you still have some sections of the balloon that it didn't really go around the phone. Just show the back immediately, and when you show the front, you pull those little sections all the way around in the process of spinning the phone. Now, as you can see, this is why I told you at the beginning, I expect the spectator to blow the balloon, because they can see a lot of mist. And by them seeing all this saliva, they are gonna get disgusted because your saliva is on their phone. And to avoid that situation, I ask the spectator instead to blow the balloon, so they don't really get disgusted, by the situation. So that's it. I mean, it is a really easy effect and really amazing as well. So have fun, and I hope you like it.